Dana White's Contender Series 2022 Week 7 full card prediction, confident picks, and betting breakdown. We're going to do all of the predictions first, then we're going to give you my confident picks from number 1 most confident to number 5 least confident of the card. Then later on in the video, we're going to go on and look at the betting odds for a lot of these fights, some of the props, maybe some parlays, and things like that. If you want to know where I'm going to be saying all of that type of stuff, check the description down below to show the timestamps for all of the predictions, when the confident picks will be said, and when I'm going to be doing the betting breakdown. And if you want to see all of my official bets, click the top link below the timestamps down below in the description. Make sure you guys like the video. I'm trying to get this one. Let's go 30 likes. 30 likes seems like a good one. If we can get this video to 30 likes and you guys subscribe to the channel with your predictions down below in the comment section, one of you that comments, I'll be giving all of my UFC 279 Chimaev versus Diaz bets completely for free. Thank you guys for getting to this point in the video. Let's start with the first prediction here in the women's flyweight division. Tereza, Bleda, and Nayara, Maia in the flyweight division. We did this prediction already a few days ago, but I'm going to be going Tereza Bleda to win. She's 5-0 undefeated. Nayara Maia is even better than that at 7-0 an undefeated fighter, but Tereza Bleda just beats a UFC fighter on her amateur career in Lucy Pudilova, who is currently in the UFC after losing to this girl right here. She went on to go on a 3-fight win streak ever since that loss to Tereza Bleda. So Tereza Bleda is already UFC caliber. She's got really good double leg takedowns, and if she does not be successful with those takedowns, she'll keep on grinding, kind of like a Merab Duval, really. Not to mention her ground and pound's amazing, her submission game's amazing. Yes, Nayara Maia also has a good submission game, but I think Tereza Bleda should go out there, get the fight to the ground with those double leg takedowns, and ground and pound Nayara Maia, kind of just keep on wearing on her for 1 round, for 2 rounds, and finish her in the final round. Round number 3 finish for Tereza Bleda. Nariman, Abbasov, and Ismael Bonfim in the lightweight division. Ismael is going to be the slight underdog. A few days ago, he is no longer the underdog, but I am going to go with Ismael Bonfim. I had him when he was the underdog, and I'm going to continue with Ismael Bonfim to be my prediction. The reason being is he's the much better striker. He's a lot more technical than Nariman Abbasov. He throws a little bit more volume than Nariman Abbasov, and maybe Nariman might throw a little bit more volume, but he's not landing the same amount of volume. So I think Ismael is going to make this a striking fight, use his jiu-jitsu and takedown defense to keep the fight on the feet for 3 rounds, and because he's more technical, because I see him landing more shots than Nariman Abbasov, I think Nariman will win round 1 with the pressure, with the big looping shots, with some takedown attempts and things like that. But once he starts to gas out a little bit, going for the KO, going for the takedowns and stuff like that, I think Ismael Bonfim wins round 2, and he also wins round 3. Ismael Bonfim by a 29-28 decision. Karl Williams and Jimmy Lawson in the heavyweight division. Simple prediction is short notice. We got a light heavyweight Karl Robertson taking on a heavyweight in Jimmy Lawson. They both like to get the fight to the ground with wrestling and grappling, but Jimmy Lawson is so much bigger, so much more powerful, and is going to be a much better striker. If he's a better wrestler as well, he can kind of dictate where the fight is going to be. So either he's going to take down Karl Williams and TKO him there, or he's going to get Karl Williams back to the cage and TKO him right there. Karl Williams, his only shot of winning is to somehow have a very gassed Jimmy Lawson and find a way to beat him in the later rounds. But I think Jimmy Lawson should go out there and give Karl Williams his first ever TKO loss here on the Contender Series in round number 1. Gabriel, Bonfim, and Trey Waters in the welterweight division. Another short notice fight. Originally we had Felix Klinkhammer as the original opponent, but he withdrew. Now we have Trey Waters coming off a great win over Benjamin Bennett on the inside of the LFA. Ages are pretty similar. Heights and reach is going to be going Trey Waters, but I think the advantage goes Gabriel Bonfim everywhere in this fight. He can go out there and be the better striker, pressure Trey Waters, land more volume, land the bulk of the punches here and the kicks. His kicking game is very solid. Leg kicks and body kicks are very legit for Gabriel Bonfim, and then I think he can mix in some takedowns here and there as well. He's got the better jiu-jitsu, and I think with all the pressure he's going to be putting on Trey Waters on the feet, it'll open him up for some takedown attempts. He'll take down Trey Waters in round number 1 and in round number 2. And I think he gets the finish midway in to round number 2. Gabriel Bonfim containing the undefeated 13-0 record with a submission in round number 2. Rodolfo Bellato and Vitor Petrino in the light heavyweight division. I do think Vitor Petrino is going to win the fight. He is the better striker, but he's not that good of a takedown defense type of guy, which is why it's a close fight. Rodolfo Bellato by submission or Vitor Petrino by TKO. It really matters. I mean, this is a rematch. We know that early on in Vitor Petrino's career, he knocked out Rodolfo Bellato to give him that first ever loss. But it's not as simple as that. Rodolfo has got much better wrestling, much better grappling, training out of Team Nogueira right there. But I do think Vitor Petrino will be able to defend the takedowns of Rodolfo Bellato and knock him out in round number 2. Those are the full card predictions. I got Vitor Petrino containing that undefeated record, going on to 7-0, getting a TKO win in round number 2, earning a UFC contract. Gabriel Bonfim getting a second round submission, earning a UFC contract. Jimmy Lawson earning a TKO win in round number 1. I'm pretty iffy on if he's going to earn the contract, considering he is fighting a light heavyweight fighter. So I'm pretty 50-50 about that one. I got Ismael Bonfim beating Nariman Abbasov by a decision and earning a UFC contract, and Tereza Bleda beating Nayara Maia in round number 3 with the Garana Pound TKO and earning a UFC contract. I think everyone earns a contract. Jimmy Lawson's a little bit iffy there because he has only 4 wins in his UFC career, and he's fighting a light heavyweight. But those are the predictions. Now for the confident picks. Number 1. Most confident pick on this entire card is going to be Tereza Bleda. I mean, she already beat Lucy Pudilova. She's got great submission defense, good wrestling, great ground and pound. She should easily win this fight. So, I don't like having women as my number 1 most confident, but a few weeks ago, my number 1 most confident was a girl, and she went out there and did very, very good and won her fight. So, Tereza Bleda, number 1 most confident. Jimmy Lawson or Gabriel Bonfim is going to have to be number 2. I'm going to go Gabriel Bonfim as my second most confident pick of the card. Then we're going to go Jimmy Lawson because of the size. Then we got Vitor Petrino as my number 4 most confident. Then probably the closest fight of the night for sure, in my opinion, Ismael Bonfim as my 5th most confident. So Tereza Bleda number 1. Where is it? Gabriel Bonfim number 2, Jimmy Lawson number 3, Vitor Petrino number 4, and Ismael Bonfim at number 5 most confident. Now, for the betting breakdown, betting odds for the main event, Ismael Bonfim and Nariman Abbasov. You kind of missed your chance. Originally, when the odds first came out, plus 170, I would be like, for sure, put some money on Ismael Bonfim, because I do have him winning. And when they're plus money, you gotta put some money on him. Even when he was at plus 122, plus 110, plus 105, plus 100, I thought those are some pretty good odds to put onto Ismael Bonfim and actually bet him to win the fight. But now he's at minus 111. Doesn't really seem playable, in my opinion, for how close of a fight that is going to be. Props-wise, my prediction was decision, so that would be the only thing. Vitor Petrino, Rodolfo Bellato. Possible fight doesn't go to a decision parlay piece. I don't think I've seen a single main event this year on the Contender Series that has gone to a decision. I mean, not even one that I can think of off the top of my head. Correct me down below if there was one, but that could be a parlay piece. Also, maybe a Petrino TKO prop, but definitely don't want to do the money line because I don't see either guy getting a decision here. Why not do a KO TKO or a submission prop if you're going Rodolfo Bellato? Gabriel, again, he's one of my most confident picks of the card, so maybe a parlay piece. Jimmy Lawson, he's pretty high up there on the confidence. He's at minus 175 on the betting odds right now. For Karl Williams, he was minus 175 against Kevin Savarski, so pretty similar odds against both guys, which is very, very interesting. But yeah, TKO, that's how I think he's going to win. Tereza Bleda, I mean, maybe the inside the distance prop, but it is women's MMA. You never know. Possible parlay piece as well. But if you want the official bets that I am going to be making for Contender Series Week 7, as well as UFC 279 and any major MMA organization, click the top link down below in the description of this video. As I said before, if you want the free UFC 279 bets, comment your full card Contender Series predictions, and if this video gets, I believe I said 30 likes, I will be giving one of you that comments down below and subscribes to this channel all of my UFC 279 bets. But thanks for watching. That's it for this video. Like this video, get it to 30 likes, help someone get out all of my free bets. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.